Hello everybody, Super Tim 101 here, and welcome back to another episode of Mad Monday. This is where I go over all my favorite Mad builds, including Marauders, Mad Dogs, and Mad Cats. And today we're going to be going over the new legendary mech, the Marauder IIC, the Dreadnought. And the Dreadnought is sort of this aquatic-themed Marauder IIC that has a focus of ballistics, but still has quite a few energy hardpoints as well. And quite frankly, I had a little bit of trouble designing for this mech that was immediately effective. So I looked up some builds that some streamers were using, and I kind of tried it as a sort of a super stock for a while until I finally found a build that worked for sort of my playstyle, as well as kind of like what I was feeling at a particular time. Because sometimes, you want to be a skirmisher, and if you get put into a long-range mech when you're feeling to be like a skirmisher, then you accidentally push with the long-range mech and you get out of position. So I felt like that was happening as I was leveling up this mech. But with all of that said, it is still a really, really, really powerful mech, and it has the unique quirk of having more consumable slots, so you can run more artillery strikes in it than you would in a normal mech, which I'm not great at placing strikes, so it's not my favorite quirk, but the hard points make it just really powerful anyway. So with all of that said, let's jump into the mech lab and check out a couple of the builds that I tried out while leveling up this mech, and go in depth on the build that I eventually used to do most of my leveling. The first build that I want to go over is sort of the super stock build, and that is the 4LB10 with 5ER small lasers. And it's just a really good build. It's basically what it comes with stock, and I think I might have just adjusted some of the armor values on it a little bit. And the problem with it, in my opinion, is that it's super slow. It's it is an 85-ton assault mech, but I'm used to my Marauder IICs going a little bit faster, and this only runs 58.1 kph. The 4LB10s do pack a punch, but of course it does have spread and has no spread quirks. Not that necessarily matters, the 4LB10s still pack a pretty big punch, but I noticed as I was playing it that it was pretty hot. It was sort of a super hot build, which caused me not to have the DPS and sustain that I initially wanted, and it just felt like I was kind of anemic because of it. And especially if you lose a side torso, you lose so much heat management, and for some reason I just could not figure out how to keep that heat under control. Now, I was playing it with not a whole lot of skills on it, and so that probably was the problem, but I just felt like it was super hot, and it didn't have the DPS that I really wanted to, or that I was used to in some of the Marauder 2s. So I ended up not using this build, even though I think it actually is pretty solid right out of the box for a legendary mech. The second build that I tried was a build that I saw being showcased on Magic Pain Glove's stream that looked really up my alley, which was this really long-range double Gauss rifle, triple ER large laser with one targeting computer Mark I. And this is basically exactly the build that he used. You strip the arms down a lot, and run a standard 285. So you're kind of slow. You have to run a standard because that's how you fit the double Gauss in. So you are slow, but you are really long range, so you don't necessarily have to be up in people's face. You want to be far away. And honestly, I think this is one of the best builds for the mech. It is super effective. The double Gauss in the shoulder means that you can do a lot of hill peeking that you can't do with something like the Marauder IIC Delta, which is also a very similar build. You lose the ECM that the Delta gets, but as a long-range sniper, you may not need ECM, especially going a speed of 54.3. You might adjust some of the heat sinks. Like, he thought about putting some like a heat sink or two into the right arm, so if in case you lose your left torso, you lose a bunch of your heat management. But for a while, this is what he was running on stream. And again, I think it's really powerful and really strong. I just was not having a good time in it. I just wasn't in the mindset to really use it as a sniper, and that was affecting my ability to play. And in one game, I was in a match with a 4-man of like MASH, which they just steamrolled everyone, and I couldn't even get too many shots off. I did terrible. But I think this could be a really solid performer if you are sniper-minded. It's got the ER larges, it's got the Gauss rifles. It's just a really, really solid mech, and I would suggest this one as one of the more powerful ones. But I landed on something different. 3 Ultra Autocannon 5s and 1 Ultra Cannon 10. I also run 5 ER small lasers, which are basically backup weapons. Now, what I like about this build is that one, it is similar to the Marauder IIC Alpha, I believe, which has the 3 ballistic points in the right torso, which I run 2 Ultra Autocannon 5s and 1 Ultra Cannon 10 in that, with 4 ER mediums in that build. But this one can run an extra Autocannon 5 for more DPS, and the ER smalls, while sort of backup weapons, more backup weapons than the medium lasers and the UC Alpha, they still can actually pack a punch when you are out of ammo. And so I really thought this mech has the DPS as well as the range to really throw rounds down range and deal damage from all sorts of different ranges, as well as basically keep popping opponents in the face so they kind of are disoriented as the autocannons keep hitting them. And the small lasers help you kind of tag fast movers and just have something to do after you run out of ammo, which I did a lot. I ran out of ammo in many of the matches with this mech, and I noticed towards the end actually that I was running 1 ton short, and I could have put an extra ton of ammo. So once I realized that, I put an extra ton of UAC5 ammo, which gives me the 5 UAC5 tons of ammo for UAC5 and 2 tons of UAC10 ammo. And I think that is the right amount. You can still shoot a ton of rounds and get a ton of damage in as long as your aim is well and you stay in the fight for a long time. So positioning is key though. You're not super tanky, but you can still do a lot of damage. So I really love this build that I landed on. The other 2 builds I think can be effective. It's a versatile mech. You can do a lot with it. I just like this ability to do DPS and really focus down targets instead of having to fire, because you really can't twist in a Marauder. You have to kind of wiggle. But this gives you the ability to just keep firing as you're staring at them, which is kind of what you want in a Marauder. Anyway, with all of that said, let's jump into the skills and find out what we're running on this particular build. I did put the laser duration, although maybe you don't need it because the ER smalls aren't your main weapons, but I did end up going with it. You want the enhanced UAC to reduce jam time, magazine capacity because you will run out of rounds, velocity, you want your bullets to get where they're going. Heat gen, it can be a very hot mech. You want range because you want to be able to shoot things in optimum range, and a little bit of cooldown as sort of a dump stat. You want full skeletal density and armor hardening. I did go full cool run, but not full heat containment. You might, if you're worried about heat, which you might need to be, you might take some cooldown out for the heat containment. I did 1 seismic sensor, 3 in radar deprivation. I did go with advanced zoom. That was sort of a leftover from the Gauss and ER larges, but I found it actually helped me aim at sort of the extreme ranges of the AC5s, which actually AC5 has really good range. So I kept it and I felt like it worked really well. And then you want 2 extra consumable slots with... so this is where the quirks get a little tricky. So let's check that out really quick. You do get an extra artillery strike, or 2 extra artillery strikes. You can run up to 3 artillery strikes. I only run 2. I run 2 cool shots and 1 UAV. It's a hot mech, so I wanted the cool shots. I don't like going without a UAV. It can be so useful for gathering information, so I didn't want to lose it. And of course, I wanted to use the 2 artillery strikes that come free, so I did put those in. You can also use advanced airstrikes if you are better at aiming those inline strikes. But it does give you some ability to bully other snipers, to stop pushes because of defensive strikes. So it's a good way to practice with your airstrikes. But that's basically what I'm running on the consumables. So that is the mech. That is the build that I landed on. let's highlight a couple of games, and I hope you enjoy. Remember,
Target acquired.
Let's just jump on Alpha.
Affirmative.
Charger. Sorry, crap there.
Maybe that's how I did so good last week. Because no, the hopping is just what's killing me.
Affirmative.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be running away. He's trying to get a
I
flank.
don't
Target
see.
spotted.
Am I on the wrong side?
No, you're fine. Oh, you're you're over there. You're fine. Just keep an eye out.
When I go up high, I'm like doing 360s and
New target acquired.
360 headshots.
Target spotted.
That's wrong. I'm gonna go up Charlie 6, go up high.
Charger's open in the rear.
Yeah.
If I can. Man, my ping, yeah.
New target acquired.
Funny, not funny?
Is being captured. New target
What the
acquired.
fuck?
Override shut down.
Hotter than I anticipated. Alright, I'm with you,
Hey,
Forgotten.
watch up on your guys'
New target
top right.
acquired. Base
There's a lot
is
of
being captured.
stuff going on over there. Hey, that
Charger
Charger
behind,
Alpha is
Alpha
open in the rear. Echo 5. Echo 5.
Acquired. Base is being captured. Heat level critical. Override shut down.
Jeez.
Artillery strike online.
Oi, can we push up on the Delta 4? If we're gonna push that way, got a few mechs up on that hill.
You guys better get over here quick. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
E5, there's 3 of them.
UAV.
Understood.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Ultra autocannon ammo at 25%.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Push on Delta, push on Delta.
Who's with me, though? Who's with me?
And? Oh, not pushing. No, I'm not
Yeah.
pushing.
I was trying to warn you they're flanking you.
I was trying.
Target spotted.
Oh, you got someone up on the hill, shooting down.
Target spotted.
Yep, they took me out.
Ultra autocannon ammo
Need
depleted.
assistance.
Target destroyed.
I am like,
Target spotted.
Nice.
nice.
Target spotted.
Get that front back.
Base
There's
is
like a
being
crusader up
captured.
on the hill that took
New
me out.
target acquired. Right on critical damage. Ultra autocannon ammo destroyed. Right on destroyed. Ultra
Right behind you.
autocannon destroyed. Base
Nice, nice,
25% captured.
There's one up here
Someone who go
still.
back to base?
Base is
I could
being
probably
captured.
go over there.
I am
Ultra
out of ammo.
autocannon ammo depleted.
Do you have any energy weapons?
Target
I do,
destroyed.
but
Okay.
it's
New target
5E or
acquired.
smalls.
Are you in a Dreadnought? Oh, you
Yeah.
are. Yeah. That's funny.
I'm just gonna go back to base. They're not on our base. Okay.
Locust behind you, stealthing.
Behind who?
I'm out.
Just to the left. Do you see him? You chased him away just now.
Yeah, I'm on him.
Last two. Good job, Dave.
Shit. There's 2 of them.
Target acquired.
Two lights
Like
over
a
here,
golf.
over here.
Damage. New target acquired.
Come here, you little bastards.
spotted.
Yeah, run from that idiot. Damn it.
Nice. One left.
Thanks. Target spotted.
Oops. Sorry.
Target destroyed.
GG.
Little bastard.
GG.
Good game.
Good game, guys. Good game, good. Smacked him right in the face.
Well, that was a pretty good
Ooh.
game. Smack.
628. 3 killing blows.
A little,
Nice.
a little rough for me, I think. Oh, I got a kill? Holy crud. Well, my ping shot to 1500.
Okay, GG.
1600. 1800. Wow.
It worked out for me. 1267. That might be.
Nice.
1267 damage?
Yeah.
Holy
Nice.
shit!
Ran out of-
Holy shit!
Ran out of ammo. No signal on the incubus. What are you guys fighting?
Direwolf and Charlie 5.
I just got it one-shotted.
Yikes.
Target
Target
spotted.
acquired.
There's
Guy had
also
two
a Sun Spider
AC-20s.
in Charlie 6.
Roger.
Thank you for the
New
UAV.
target acquired.
Are they just hanging back?
I assume they're either underneath or a couple are hanging back.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Alright, they're moving into Echo 5.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Delta 6.
They're in Delta 6.
Why are we dying?
New target acquired.
Those are both lights.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Lights can be clutch at the beginning of the game.
Target
Artillery
spotted.
strike activated. New target acquired.
Red torso on golf, Marauder.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV
New
up.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
They're pushing our right. They're pushing the right. Echo 5. We need guns on the right.
Red torso on Juliet. Warhammer.
Target spotted.
Your heat management on that, Maury.
I don't know. Hold on, please.
Target spotted.
CT open on scatter
Target
shot.
spotted.
Was he not dead?
Target destroyed.
Echo 5 seismic underneath us. They're going to be coming out the tunnel probably.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Override shutdown. New target acquired.
Yeah, we got a cataphract out behind us, Echo 4.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Who's shooting us? You
New target acquired.
Try to group back up.
New target acquired.
GT Charlie.
Target destroyed. Artillery strike activated. target acquired. New target acquired.
You lost 5, good luck. Echo 4, Echo 5, pretty heavy.
Alright.
Alpha's open CT.
Something shooting from behind. Great. Wish I had jump jets on this. Gotta stay alive.
Right arm critical damage. New target acquired. Left arm critical damage. Ultra autocannon ammo at 25%. Left arm
Nice.
destroyed.
3v3.
Ultra autocannon destroyed. New target acquired.
Group up.
Charlie 6.
There's only 2 of them left. We got one in Charlie 6 high. Does anyone know where the other one is?
Target spotted.
Yeah, I don't know.
2v3.
One of you could probably go solo to their base and cap.
Target spotted.
Got that UAV up in Charlie 6.
Bravo's open CT.
Ultra autocannon ammo.
On the right, Delta 6, Delta 6.
Ultra
Up high?
autocannon ammo
Maybe Delta
destroyed.
7?
Right arm.
Something with lasers.
Yeah, they're both up Delta 6.
Right torso.
So Charlie 6 and
critical
Delta 6, both up high.
Ultra autocannon destroyed. Heatsink destroyed.
Legs are not much help in getting to the base.
You don't got no guns in your legs, bro. You're fine.
Oh.
Direwolf just lost a component.
Nice. Last one is in Charlie 6 up high.
Nice. I think they're done for.
Tim, all you have is an AC5.
And lasers.
All you have at that range that's usable is an AC5.
Yes.
Alright.
But he's open CT, so.
Cherry CT.
CT red.
Target
Nice.
destroyed.
Nice job.
Good hit.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
Well played. Dude, that was that extra amount of ammo right there.
Yeah?
I took 38 damage.
Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah. That super sucks.
Everything was perfectly undamaged except my center torso, which was completely gone.
So just in conclusion, this mech is super versatile and super powerful. It's a ballistic powerhouse, but it can also has enough energy hardpoints to really have more than just backup weapons, but can do some serious damage with those weapons as well. So I would definitely recommend it if you want to throw some money PGI's way and hopefully keep the servers on as long as possible. It's worth it. I don't think it's pay to win. I think it's just a strong mech. It has some limitations. I had some real struggles with playing some of the builds, and I think it has the struggles that any mech has if you get out of position, especially in a slower assault. So, but it is still really good, and I had a lot of fun once I found something that I was comfortable with, and I would highly recommend it. So that has been Mad Monday. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and if you like this kind of content, think about subscribing. Thanks, and have a great day.